Well, folks, now that summer is officially here, schools are out pretty much across the country at this point, and that means that as many as 21 million children are now wondering every day where their next meal is going to come from if they're living in one of these 13 Republican-controlled states. Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Iowa, Mississippi, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Texas, and Wyoming. So why is this summer going to be exceptionally hard for the hungry children in those 13 Republican-controlled states? Because those are the states that have opted out of a federal program to cover 50% of the cost for states to continue giving nutrition benefits to low-income families in their states. So here's what happened. During the pandemic, this program was, of course, expanded, where the federal government took on 100% of the costs to provide $120 per month per child, but just $120 a month, which is already like pennies, basically, for low-income families to continue to have their children get food over the summer, because these are the students that were on free and reduced lunches and breakfasts during the school year, which means the state had already determined these families cannot afford to feed their kids. So during the school year, we give them free meals so that they can actually eat. And then in the summertime, right, we got no food. These kids aren't in school, so they're not getting that nutrition. So during the pandemic, the federal government did step up and they said, listen, we're going to cover all the costs, okay? We're going to give this to you. You don't have to do anything, states. We're covering 100% of it. But now that the pandemic is over, what's happening is that the government said, okay, we're going to back off. We're only going to pay 50%. States, you have to pay the other 50%. But it's not all on you. Again, we're going to pay half. Those 13 states I mentioned, all of which are controlled by Republicans, said, nah, we don't want to do it. We don't want to spend $120 a month per kid so that these children don't starve. This is the party that tells us nearly every day that we've got to protect our children. We've got to save the children. Nobody's looking out for the children. Okay, cool. Will you guys feed the children? Because they can't afford food. Will you feed them? Oh, hell no, we're not going to feed them. Get a job, you lazy ass kids. We lowered the working age. You're 10 years old. Shouldn't you be in the mines? There is a threat to children in the United States. There are many threats to children in these United States. It's not coming from drag queens reading them books like Marjorie Taylor Greene said earlier this week. The threat to children in the United States is coming from Republicans themselves. They're the ones who refuse to do anything about guns that are killing our children in schools. They're the ones who are literally refusing to feed low-income children during the summer months when they're not in school. These are the people that are attacking our children. These are the people that pose the biggest threats in this country to our children. And they're the ones screaming the loudest about how we have to protect them. Yet when they actually have the opportunity to do it, they say, no, we will not help you. Good luck surviving the summer. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.